Blind balls!
So
have you guys seen the Suicide Show?
No. What is the Suicide?
On Netflix, the what's it called? 13.
Oh, 13 Reasons.
13 Reasons Why.
I don't want to watch that show.
I watched it with my friend at A&M, and I enjoyed it.
I hear the depiction.
It made me feel the feels.
I hear the depictions of what happens in that show are too realistic for people.
Yeah, we skipped that scene. There's a very visual scene on the very last episode of her killing herself in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And we skipped it because we didn't want to watch it.
I watched a video of a guy touching a stick to power lines, and it did not end well.
Do you guys watch videos of people dying?
I don't mean to, but it happens.
I have never seen someone die before.
It changes you.
2. No, wait, no. Scratch that. I've watched 3. Because I watched the Mr. Hands video.
Mm-hmm.
No, God, I don't know.
But you don't see him die, you just see what causes him to die.
It's like a Marvel movie where it just pans away right before it happens.
The one that was someone basically dying, they like slid down a glass wall and like smashed their head against the concrete.
Where's my pointer?
Point it right there.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying.
I've seen.
Well, it's the Wii, so.
My controller stopped working.
And then the one that I saw dying was like some dude in court like pulled out a gun and shot himself.
In court?
Yeah.
Did he like?
Yeah.
Oh, that was on a.
Through the mouth.
I saw that.
It bounced off of his tooth and his brain.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, the blood squirted out of his nose and just fell like a waterfall.
Yeah, it's bad.
It was like a dolphin blowing water out of his face.
I clicked away like as soon as I saw that.
I've seen 4. One of them, I saw, or maybe 3 or 4. I saw one where a guy is trying to get his J's off of
his J's?
His Jordans.
Oh, the shoes?
Because he threw his Jordans over power lines because you need time and you throw them.
Yeah.
And so he grabbed a ladder, grabbed a big stick, and tried to touch him off the power lines. Oh, by the way,
was it a metal stick?
No, wood stick. Oh, by the way, there's so much current going through those things that it doesn't matter what you'd use. You could use a rubber stick and
you could use your finger and it would still hit you.
Birds can just hang out.
Just know that
because they're made of rubber.
Actually, I think it's because they only touch the power lines. They're not connected to anything.
They're not grounded.
Yeah.
Let's just don't. If you think you're being smart by using a wooden stick to get stuff off power lines, you're not being smart. It will kill you. So the current still goes through it.
So in other words,
don't get near power lines.
If you put your shoes on power lines, that's it.
It's gone. You're done. But anyway, the stick explodes. And he falls 30 feet, and I clicked away. And then the second one, the first day I ever heard about Reddit, I clicked on, I went onto the front page, or r/all or whatever, which is everything, including not safe for work stuff. And the first one that I read was, man holds decapitated woman's head in front of camera. And I'm like, huh, that's not real. It was real. And
man holds decapitated
and then I saw disgusting. Never again. I want to block it out of my memory, but I can't.
That's offensive. You can't say that.
How many stars?
0 out of 10.
This was a person. She was a beautiful person.
She was. I guess she was a good person in life.
She was a beautiful human being.
But then the other 2 is the one that Connor talked about, and then the other one I remember watching one, but I blocked out of my memory. Thank God. I can't remember it, but I know it happened. And then
was the one of the people that are sliding down like the glass wall and they think they're really cool, and then one smashes his head into against the concrete and like turns into a flat person.
No, I did see one where a kid and his friends were playing out. They didn't die, but this kid was out in the street with his friends. This must have been like South America. It was out on a highway, and they were.
What makes you say that?
They. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. It was not the color of their skin.
Did you see Kevin from Up?
Yes.
Okay, well that pretty much confirms it.
Anyway, they were running in the street and a semi slams into a kid.
Oh.
And he flies 30 feet and
into the air.
He flies through the air 30 feet, lands on the ground. He gets back up and runs away. I don't know how.
So the car died.
He runs away going, oh no!
I think it was the first report of superhero.
Connor, what Mario 64 voice did he make when that happened?
He went, yeah, wow!
We need to play Mario Sunshine on here because those voice clips in that are insane.
I really want to hear them. I really want to see Mario Sunshine because I've never played it.
You want to see Mario Sunshine?
I've never played it.
Why can't I skip this?
Oh, it's very hard.
You gotta look at the Wii U Game Goo.
Mario Sunshine is a very, very hard game.
I've seen a bunch of videos of people almost dying, and then like, don't worry, they're fine at the end. And then I did see a video, and I don't know if this guy died or not, but he's like riding a bike down a hill, and then he goes into oncoming traffic, and then just gets smashed by like a big like semi or something.
Does he live?
I think maybe, I don't know. He didn't get smashed. He got bounced really far. So,
I knew a guy in high school who got hit by a truck going 40 miles an hour.
That's awful.
It knocked
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He like.
it knocked his skull out though.
It literally knocked him out of his socks.
That's funny.
Cool.
He was wearing shoes and it literally like shot his shoes off, and then the wind was so great like he gained a lift through his socks and it threw his socks off.
Like a spaceship.
Yeah.
The force of his socks moving down moved him up.
I think he had like a broken rib or two, and he was like covered in bruises. But other than that, he was fine.
Yeah, they did a really good job of making the different Pikmin in this one.
Look different.
Like the not just looking different, but also just acting different.
Their little bumps, the bump maps and the textures are good.
Mm-hmm.
They make everything.
This game looks really pretty.
This game is beautiful. When they
The Wii U is really good at making things look like plastic.
when they first showed this game off at the very first E3 that they announced it, the rock Pikmin were actually different shapes. Every rock Pikmin was like a different shape.
Huh.
And then obviously they took that out.
Why?
It's hard to do.
Yeah, it probably was.
It was probably hard.
It was probably hard to like just not render, but like keep it in memory. I guess I don't know.
All the different models.
Well, because they would have had. Well, actually, I don't think it was everyone was different. I think it was like they had like 3 or 4 different types or something. But yeah, that would have been hard because the game would have had to remember which one was which model when you take them out, when you put them in and take them out. Yeah, so that's probably why they took that out.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be pretty tough.
Yes, look at it.
It's installing.
Look upon her.
It's installing.
We're installing Windows 7.
Oh boy.
Hooray!
What do you mean, oh boy? That's the best one.
That's the one where you can actually find things.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, it's Windows 8.
They took that feature out.
Windows 8 was a mess.
It was horrendous.
Windows 10's better.
Windows 10 is only slightly better.
Windows 10 is definitely a lot better.
It's like Windows 8, but now you can find things again. But now they want to advertise to you with that too. So.
Are you saying that, Connor? Are you saying that you don't like Cortana?
I like it whenever I turn on my computer and Cortana says, "Hey, why don't you ask me where the nearest Starbucks is so you can get a good Starbucks unicorn drink?"
That was like 3 years ago, wasn't it?
It just happened.
Oh. I thought it was like a while ago.
That
just happened
like,
10 seconds ago during the
30
show,
minutes
Sam.
ago.
Oh, right.
Everyone was posting on Twitter, "Wow, I love my Starbucks unicorn drink that is just sugar inside a cup."
I'm on antibiotics, so my brain's a little messed up right now.
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, cool. If we reach like a little toothpick through your ear, could we push it to the other side and have it be covered in like all kinds of like...
You can completely clean your brain out, Sam.
Yeah. Oh no, little lady. What's her name?
They're trying to kill her. Brittany.
Brittany.
They did a really good job of coming up with interesting names for these characters.
Like Brittany.
Yeah, Alf, Brittany, and Charlie. Everyone's favorite.
We should have just named them the Sunny, Always Sunny in
The
Philadelphia.
Sunny D crew.
Sunny D crew. Sunny.
There's Sunny A, Sunny B.
Sunny, overcast, and partly cloudy.
Well, there
Overcast.
is some history behind the names. When they first showed off the game, it was they had all the new characters, and they were characters A, B, C, and D. Alf, Brittany, Charlie. They canceled character D, but the name of the spaceship is Drake.
Ooh. You guys excited for Spider-Man to be Nathan Drake in the Nathan Drake movie?
I'm excited for a Spider-Man that doesn't stink.
Wait, you didn't
Which
like?
is gonna be this one.
Did you not like Spider-Man 2? Amazing though.
Did you like?
I actually didn't watch The Amazings.
Hang on. Did you like the uncool Spider-Man or the Spider-Man that pretended to be cool?
I like Spider-Man, the Pikmin version.
Did you watch the original Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2?
It's been a really long time.
They're good. Spider-Man 2 especially is really good. The Amazing Spider-Man is okay, and I never saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, but apparently it's really bad.
They made him a teen drama actor.
It's better than a whiny college student. I guess it's about the same.
It really is about the same, just on a different side.
I really like what they're doing with the new Spider-Man though, with like the new Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He's even babier. He's even more of a baby.
I really he's likable though. He's at least likable now.
Like in okay, so in the original Spider-Man movies, he was like a college student, right?
Yeah.
And in Amazing Spider-Man, he's like a senior in high school.
Yeah.
In the
Now
new
it's like
one,
he's a little baby boy.
and now in the new ones, he's like a freshman in high school. He's like, I don't know, I don't my wieners.
Tony Stark said my voice cracks too much. Now we're not friends anymore.
Hey there.
Peter.
You gotta wet the people again.
Oh boy.
Peter,
Hey, look at the Wii U gamepad.
Peter.
Peter, you gotta catch the villains, Peter.
Connor, do you like Dr. Octagonopus?
Have you guys
Funny
gone back?
little one.
Have you guys gone back and watched those?
When I was in middle school.
No, I watched some as-diffs. They're not very good anymore.
They do not hold up. None of those videos hold up. They're really bad.
Probably. I even watched like the llamas with hats, like the whole adventure, and I didn't really laugh. I don't think.
I think
It's kind of a shame.
I think those would hold up a little bit better.
You know, those would hold up better.
They did. No, I enjoyed them,
I
but
think they're also just I don't think you can watch those.
It was
they had a lot of shock value to them.
Yeah, so
was
once
why they were so likable.
Once the shock value is gone, you already know what's been said.
Exactly.
It's done.
shock value is kind of dead, which is sad and good at the same time.
Yeah. Well, because you can't rely purely on shock value.
Well, yeah, but like the only reason shock value was like there is because it had never been done before, and like the internet was still not new, but
Well, and you just hadn't seen it yet, too.
Yeah.
It was just new.
Well,
That's all that it was.
Every middle school kid now, what they like to do is, oh yeah, we're funny.
well, every middle school kid hasn't seen that yet, so that's why all those middle school kids.
Yeah, exactly. But like that's the thing. It's the shock value thing is kind of like you can't keep on with it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It once you overdo it, it's ruined.
Well, and it's just the idea of like, oh, like you've already seen it before, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I want a new frontier of things to happen.